All right, a shout out to my good friend, Dr. Ken Berry. We're doing lies. My doctor told me, whether you're listening to it, reading it, or viewing it in one way or another, it's it's the real truth of science and medicine that doctors maybe have been lied to, so we propagate the lie. But it's not trashing doctors. It's really saying to all of us who's responsible for healthcare. We are. And that's it. Good morning, Jason, Misson, Carolina Libros. Buenos dias. And Shar, good morning. How you doing? Another awesome and amazing day God's given you and I today, not tomorrow, not next week. This is it, right? This is the day. It's time to get up and out, right? Let's see. Cathis, good morning. How you doing? Latunda, Cassie, and Freese. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, top of the morning, wherever you are in this great globe. It's another awesome and amazing day. And lies, right? The book of the week. We just finished. What did we finish last week? Oh my God, my brain is good calories, bad calories. Gary Tobbs, lies. My doctor told me, and trust in God, not your doctor. Now, have faith in your doctor and your healthcare providers, but you need to do the reading, the listening, the watching, the gathering of information to take on your health and wellness and no one else, right? That's it. All right, Alexandra, good morning. Nomad, Jamie, 2 a.m. in LA. Kiltz is from Silver Lake, LA, born and raised. Went to Los Angeles City College, USC, UCLA in my graduate work. We're all on this journey together, right? Gertha, good morning. And I was also listening to Dr. Miles Monroe on the vision, discipline of vision. He's got really amazing minister, 54 to 14, passed in an airplane accident, and but really inspiring. And one of my patients shared, hey, Kiltzy, you might like this guy, right? This guy, Miles Monroe. It's about God within all of us, right? Amy, good morning. Several years ago, but I already knew a lot of it. Yes, don't we? It's good. I'm always rereading these things, right? And actually, I read it yesterday. I flew from Sarasota to Columbia, South Carolina to Syracuse, and I got a chance to read the whole book yesterday. Ken Berry is the masterful man of sharing with us that there's a truth maybe behind the story of the doctors, because we're all lied to. That's it, right? We're all lied to in a way. It's not purposeful, or is it? A cognizant dissonance. One group of people believes one thing, another group of people believes another. Who's right? That's the craziness, right? Hakeem, good morning. Alexandria, McCary, how are you doing? This great. Coffee with Kiltz, Joni, and Kiltz has been off his coffee now for like 6 months, but he has it right nearby. He loves his coffee, right? But he now drinks his water out of his Kiltz coffee cup, and the kiln hopefully will be fixed this week. Between the kiln and I've got these now made, but now I got to get the change together with Tosh. Everything takes time, and we have to be patient in the process, right? That's it, right? Good morning, Aunt Ellie, wife, carnivore loco wife in Idaho. Nice. Listen, we're all in this journey together, but belief and faith in God is number one. Look in the mirror. There she is. He is. It is. We are. God is us, right? God's got this, right? That's why I love Dr. Berry's trust in God, not your doctor. But how about we have trust and faith, but verify, right? You got to verify on your own. That's why I love Dr. Berry's book. It's the skinny on fat. Your bones deserve better. Is cholesterol really your enemy? Wheat is not all it's cracked up to be. Cracked wheat, right? It'll damage you for sure. Souk, Cape Cod. And again, I think we have a little bit. We got some plates. Malcolm's coming out to the studio once we have other work to get done and taking pictures of all my other pottery. Let's see. Eventually Kiltz has got to get rid of all the pots, right? Sometimes it's like, well, what do I do with it? All on this amazing, great journey together, right? Carnivore will help fibroids. Absolutely, they do, right? It will carnivore. To me, it's the baby's way: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Minimize the ice cream, maximize the salt. Why do I call it the baby's way? Because I'm a fertility doctor. I'm here to help those who wish to conceive and have babies, right? And if you don't, you know someone who does. The cause of disease, plants are the predators, and we be the prey. Meat makes masters, plants be the poison. It's as simple as that. That's the crazy one. How my friends in Idaho doing? My good friends, La Tundra, good morning. Catherine, good morning. To my CNY Fertility family, my Dr.Kiltz family, my Mighty Tribe family, and of course my YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of these, Twitter. We're all on this journey together, right? Carnivore helps everything. Lizzie Combe, how you doing? A good morning, wherever you are, whether it's Australia, New Zealand, Africa, South America, Canada, United States. Let's see, everything, India, Indonesia, everything in between. We are on this amazing rock, right? And death is guaranteed. What you want to do, though, is imagine, okay, I was born to live my legacy. Again, kind, generous, loving, faithful, creative, right? Be the potter, the poet, the pianist, the life, lead your life, right? 71 youthful carnivores since September. Awesome. Turkey skin almost gone. That's it. Listen, eat the fat, be fit. Eat the mush, be meek. Crazy. The carnivore diet. Mila Amina, good morning. With stage 4 endo and infertility, already in a few days, I feel the difference. Symptoms, they're going. Thank God. Can't wait to see how it goes. Greetings from snowy Finland. Nice. I'm in snowy upstate New York, Syracuse, and it is amazing that when you lead by eating, when you lead like a lion and you feed like a lion, you leave the sheep life behind. And all of those damages and diseases in the GI tract, in the intra-abdominal pelvic environment, is caused by fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, alcohol. Alcohol, my friends, deadly. Sorry, goodbye to thee, right? Tanbo, my friend, good morning. Bellflower, Los Angeles, SoCal. Kiltz is from Southern California. Alaz, how you doing? Zola, nice pottery. Thank you. Kiltz got skills through practice, right? In high school, John Marshall High School in Silver Lake, Los Feliz, Los Angeles. I couldn't get into a Spanish class in the 10th grade. So I had to get a class. I took pottery with Mrs. Wong. Mrs. Wong, she taught me to center myself. And then she taught me jewelry, and it was fantastic. And I still do it today. Let's see. King Grimo, gout, carnivore 5 weeks ago, 30 pounds down. The gout will go. The gout will go. Fatty meat and fasting. 1 meal a day, mostly. Do 1 meal every 2 days, once a week, and 3 days of fasting once a month, and you will last and last and last. The gout will go. The uric acid will go. Fat, eat the fat. See, fat is the fuel for the Ferrari. The body burns fat. It does not burn sugar ever. Red blood cells are just, they've been released as a battery. They got about 120 days of life expectancy. Then they die. Boom, they die. They change shape. They can't hold it together, and then they're sucked up and they're recycled, right? But ultimately, gout is caused by a plant-based, low animal fat diet. It's crazily simple. Plants be the poison, and we be the prey. That's it. That's crazy, right? High fiber, low meat diet for endo. Deadly. It is deadly, Malaya. Absolutely. But again, we'll listen to the lies. Again, this week's book, Lies My Doctor Told Me, medical myths that can harm all of us. And they are. But the number one thing is have faith in God. God over the doctors, as according to my good friend, Dr. Barry. All right. Faye is in the house. Luke is in the house. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up and Adam, get moving, get energized to move, right? Motion be motivating. Zach Bitter, you got to check out Zach. I think he just won the 100-mile walk, run, jog, move, right? That's it. Absolutely. Thank God I found carnivore. Well, you are always the carnivore, right? But thank God we found the truth. By the way, seeds and nuts, fruits and vegetables, pasta, bread, yogurt, milk of any frequency or significance is deadly. And if you happen to be highly allergic, have an anaphylactic reaction, it might take you down fast with just a little dust particle. That's it, right? NYFL, catch me if you can. Keep moving. Kiltz was in. I flew down to Sarasota to have a great holiday celebration with my team. They are amazing. Grateful to all of them. I'm blessed. Their hard work to get the Sarasota office up and running. They've been so patient, right? Let's see. Elena, good morning to you. Bevy. Remember, Bevy, we've all gone through divorce, separation, loss. That's the nature of life, right? So what you're doing is we feel the pain, we shake ourselves off, and we move forward. That's why I go for a good walk, or even start on the jogging and running for some that need to control the mind, right? And for me, I'm always listening to a book that's going to inspire me. Let's see, Miles Monroe. Let's see, Ken Berry's book but I love Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, Eckhart Tolle, so many amazing, James Allen, Joseph Murphy. You want to read and listen to the words of the gods to lead and live your legacy in a more positive way, right? That's it. Joseph Kunderi, how you doing? Opinion on fat trimming. Oh my God, eat the fat trimmings. I watch these videos where they're cutting all the fat out of that dry age. You eat the dry age, but you got to eat the fat because fat is where it's at. And if you're skinny in a famine, fertilizer. But the reason we say obesity is the cause of disease, because those that get obese, they consumed a plant-based diet. They weren't eating ribeye steak all day long. No, that's it. To know, right? 55-year young male, 4 months in the master class, starting to notice more hair in the drain. Will this slow down? Cash. Listen, if you're worried about the hair in the drain, stop worrying. It's a natural cycle, right? Whether you have hair or not, you got life, right? And keep eating the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt the baby's way, right? It's BEBBIS, babies. I is for Kiltz's ice cream, intermittently feasting, 1 meal a day. And the S is salt. Salt is the true spice of life, right? Mary, how you doing? Let's see. Sandy, experiences, yes. High-fat carnivore help. Oh, my God, absolutely. You see, Kiltz is real. All right. In a Kiltz bowl or plate, listen, it's not big. See, make your plate and bowl for your meal smaller, right? And this is my Snake River Farms ribeye, which I cut up into small pieces, and I dry age it in the refrigerator for about 5 to 6 to 7 days. But look at all the fat. Look at all the fat. You have to eat the fat. The fat is where it's at, right? And skinny is fertilizer, right? That's the craziness. And then the other is the butter boy. You got to love and eat the butter. You have to eat the butter. Butter makes everything better. But if all you eat is steak and salt, that's all you need. And if you don't have to eat the organ meats, but you want to eat the fat. The fat is critical, so critical, right? Vanilla extract for maple extract, that's fine. Look at a little bit of sugar in the ice cream from time to time, but it's not meant for every day, right? Nope. And I recommend a 23-in-1, but you can throw in a small snack here and there, but not grazing. We're not grazing animals. We're hunting animals, right? I have to eat 2 meat meals a day. You don't have to, you choose to. Again, I have to is an addiction, right? Because you have to breathe air. I'll give you that one, right? You have to breathe air. That's critical, right? You have to drink some water and you have to eat some food. But when you have to do it, again, we've been masterfully molded into be the meek. But what you want to do is you want to break the mold and be the master. That's of your life, right? Need to educate too. The butchers need to be educated. You're right. Listen, again, I make sure I get the fattiest stuff, and I make sure I eat. What I'd love to do is eat the fat. And eating the fat will make you fit. If I could get eat the fat, that's so critical. Critical in our lives, right? Esther, good morning. Should we do with this Wednesday, 5 a.m., do the live and start at 5 with at least 30 minutes of Laszlo on YouTube, Facebook. And those that want to watch it or listen to it on our Instagram or Mighty Tribe are there. So why don't you throw it out to Laszlo and see if we can do that, Esther. And we're all listening, learning. I did with, oh my gosh, Catherine Hess, Keto Symposium. I did an interview with her. It's coming out. And we're hopefully going to reschedule the Ken Berry interview. Well, listen, and I did a Kevin Stock. I did a little what it calls meat snacks. And again, the meat snacks are great, but just cut them up in little small pieces. Again, you could try carnivore crisps, or you can simply make your own, right? That's what we really need to be doing, is making most of our own. The less you rely on snacking, the better, right? The better. Morning, Maggie McClellan. How you doing? Is there a fat to protein ratio? I recommend 1-to-1. That means a lot of fat and less protein. Actually, even 2 or 3-to-1. But if you look at calories, remember, fat is twice the calories of a protein or a sugar. But I use my eyes to you don't need to know all this scientific poppycock. Is that what they call it? Eating the fat will make you thin. Eating the fat will make you lean, strong. The lion. That's the line, right? The true legacy is we're lions. That's it. I can't get enough calories in if I eat only once. Oh no, but again, if you add more fat, you may be able to do that, right? Again, I'm just giving you some ideas that you like eat butter. I eat a stick of butter a day. So you're getting many more calories when you're eating more fat, because it's critical that way. Now, if you're like a runner and you're doing marathons, well, you may need to do that, right? But resting the bowels need to be empty gut, full life. It's another one that just really works. Chanel, how you doing? book. This week, we're going to put it out there one way or another. I know butter have to be organic. Doesn't have to be organic. And from grass-fed cows doesn't have to be, but it may be better for some over others. But yeah, Karen, listen, you find your sweet spot. I would say one meal to minimize the digestive process, right? But you eat, see, when you eat fat, it just is sucked up into the lymphatics. But when you eat plants or meat, right, then it's goes through more digestion and has to be digested, broken down, taken to the liver, converted to fat. Again, fat is the only fuel for the Ferrari. Glucose is not the energy for the mitochondria directly. Indirectly, it must be converted to fat in the liver or you die. That's it. 2 meals. That's it. Whatever you need. Look at whatever you say you need, but you might find that you need less than you think. That's just an idea, right? Shooting. Let's see. I don't want my metabolism to drop even lower after 20 years of shooting insulin in my stomach. Again, insulin, as long as you shoot insulin in, you must eat food because insulin's going to take your sugars and your amino acids in your liver, boom, convert them to fat. That's it. Problem chewing fat, it makes you throw up. Well, that's psychological because you've been brainwashed. See, lions that are brainwashed to be pigs, cows, and sheep, oh, I can't eat meat. Well, my friends, you just have to be reprogrammed. Let's see. Again, and remember, when you eat fat, you require no insulin. Insulin is a drug for the plant addicts. That's it, right? You're meaning that you've been taught. My sister Marianne died of diabetes at 52, heart failure, because she was taught to eat more plants. How many plants are required in the human diet? Karen, do you know? Right? Valerie, Esther, right? What are they? What's the answer? How many plants are required in the human diet? 0. 0, my friends. That's the simple story of this one, right? And since no carbs, no plants are ever required, why do we eat them? Because you've been taught as a lion to eat pig, cow, sheep food. That's it, right? It's nuts, Valerie. 0, you got it. Right? All right. Estef Lanos. I've been a carnivore for the last 5 weeks, and I've just started experiencing heart palpitations, headaches, and jaw pains. I'm coughing a lot and bringing up phlegm in my throat. You may be going through one of those RSVs, flu, or COVIDs, all of that. Make sure you're cutting out cheese, butter, and any cow milk products at all. And some people even eggs, and making sure you're focusing on the fat. And in my opinion, eating once a day or less, because fasting is lasting. You see, this is crazy, right? It's crazy, but it will get better. Be patient. I get a little bit of that from time to time, and the palpitations are normal a little bit from time to time. I was listening to Ken Berry yesterday on one of his lives, and he even brought that up again. But if it's happening more frequently and longer periods, go seek medical advice, right? Let's see. None. High fat 6 months, carnivore 2 years. Awesome. But remember, if it's the proteins and the plants, right? I should say the protein amino acids and the plant sugars that require insulin to convert them to fat in the liver. That's it. Egg yolks, because I have a problem with the whites. That's good. Proteins and sugars are highly antigenic, but the fat is not, right? Let's see. Problem chewing fat. Again, well, melt it down a little bit and drink it. 3 a.m. every day to work out and eat nothing but beef, butter, bacon. Awesome. Tijan. Awesome. That's Kiltz. I get up at 3. I do my bike, my lifting, my motion work, but I'm always meditating and praying and listening to inspiring human beings that have lived their legacy and are sharing something to inspire me, inspire you, inspire all of us, right? That's why this week's book is the lies my doctor told me, right? Which is also medical myths that can harm your health, right? And the one thing I don't recommend are the seeds and nuts. And maybe Dr. Berry's changed that over the years. But number one, chapter one, trust in God, not your doctor, right? You actually are the doctor. Keep doing it, Tijan, right? Cass and Freeze, keep going. Let's see. Chief, good morning. My macros are 80 of fat, 30 grams of protein. Yeah, I just do a 1-to-1. I don't measure macros. I don't measure glucose. I don't measure weight. I measure in the master's words that come into me and flow out, right? It's in and out, in and out. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. Thank you for this life. And remember, we're guaranteed to physically move on, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally, live and lead like you will live forever. Be kind, generous, loving to the mirror and to everyone that you create in this world, right? Counting calories, dead, right? Dead. Multivitamins, don't need them. If you want to take some of our organ meats or liver meat, Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions, you can. Many people aren't eating the fatty meat or aren't eating the liver organ meats. You might try it out, right? Gundry red meat has sugar absent in humans. I know what he says. Don't believe it. I don't believe it. We're lions. I'm sorry. I'm on the Sean Baker side. That's where I'll go. And I love Saladino, but no salads, no fruit, no honey, no way. Not good for us, right? Hello from Moscow. Let's see. Bhaskar Bandit. Hello, my friend. Good afternoon. How you doing today? All around the globe, no matter where you're at in this world, we're all working together to live and lead with a legacy of love, right? And lies, damn lies, and statistics, doctors, science, medicine. Remember, the real medicine man is the gods within us. You have to believe in God and simply look in the mirror, and there she, he, it is always, right? Eating smoked meats. I don't eat smoked meats, but a little smoked meats, but a lot of smoked meats. Maybe there's a lot of particles of the smoke that may be harmful for us. I love dry aged raw. That is rocking amazing. Let's see. Zero plants. Count macros, but it's not. It's I loves 12, right? No, right? Fireside chat, really cool to listen to. It was so, thank you, Andeli, thank you. I'm every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, USA, Fertile Fireside Chat, 5 a.m. every single day, New York time again, the 5 a.m. tribal meetup, which is all about inspiring words of wisdom, of nutrition, of faith and spirituality, of doing your heavy lifting, right? Doing your heavy lifting, which is critical and key in life. But most of the heavy lifting is not the weights. It's the worry, right? What you want to do with the worry is dump it, right? But if you give it up to God, God will lead you in ways that are magical, right? Yeah, I like Gundry. I think he's got some great stuff, but I think he's in the Mediterranean side, which is basically, he's getting funded by someone. I've got to go out and do my own work to fund Kiltz. I'm not asking anyone else for funds. That's it. We're sharing ideas that are radical, right? Awesome. Malaya, hello to you. They get shit straight down the toilet, right? Let's see. Mama, how you doing? Mitch, my twin, how you doing? Good morning. Barris D3K2 in the house. All right, my friend. Please tell any solutions for electrolyte imbalance on carnivore for weightlifting. Well, my bet is you don't have electrolyte imbalances. See, we've been duped. You must have an electrolyte imbalance. You must be missing your carbs, right? My bet is you're fine. I am healthy and well. I don't overdrink water. I eat fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef. I work to eat one meal a day the best way. You can throw in two or three, and I don't drink down all those protein drinks. You don't need them. That's my bet. But I personally like my Gerol Steiner, and it's for me. I drink some mineral water, but throw in some mineral salt, some Redmond salt, some iodine. Those are good. Grass-fed just yet's okay if you start off. Yes, absolutely. Allah Zola. You can simply regular butter, regular beef. I don't eat chicken, fish, turkey. I don't eat lean meat. I don't eat pork chops. I eat pork belly fat, but mostly what do I eat? Fatty ribeye, fatty steak, chuck roll. What is it? Eat the fatty meat, and that's the best. And throw in a little bit of French butter, but make your own. Make your own butter. Huh. And again, if it's not ribeye, eat fatty meat. If you're eating the fatty meat and the organ meats, you don't need to take supplements. Bone marrow, bone broth, yeah, throw some salt in. I say one meal a day. If you want to have two or three, it's okay. I just think it's better to rest the bowels, to let them absorb, be done with it, rest them, lower all the digestive processes. And see, we store fat to fuel the muscles, to fuel the brain. Fat is the fuel for the Ferrari, not glucose, not amino acids directly, right? Elected lights to my own made distilled water because my tap water is crap. Yeah. Again, depends on where your water's coming from, right? And sometimes, see, the waters of the world also have bacteria, yeast, and all the cyanobacteria, which release those toxins, which kill everything. That's the craziness, right? The Dark Knight, how you doing? Corporate Barbie, how you doing? RD Studdard, how you doing, my friend? Tijan, 50 and have muscle. I get a ton of negativity from vegans because I eat cows. Let them share their negativity, but there's some jealousy. But you're right. I should eat plants, but I'm allergic to plants. I didn't know it. I'm allergic to plants. Do you know anyone who's allergic to fatty ribeye steak? Has an anaphylactic reaction? Doesn't exist, right? Awesome, Tijan. Keep eating the fatty meat. The more cholesterol you have, the longer you live. Tonbo, my friend. Summer Tonbo. Let's see. It's cholesterol. See, this measuring of all your labs. You don't need to measure your labs. You know the measurement when you measure the connection you have to God. As you fill the cup with God and it overflows, right? Have faith in God first. Look in the mirror and there he is. That's it. Done. Simple, right? My dad loves meat, fat, and he's 75. He's strong. Listen, enough of the cereal, the pasta, the bread, the lettuce, enough of the kale, the cabbage, the carrots, enough of the potatoes, the fries, even my fries, very, very infrequently. Not every day. Every day, my friends, fatty meat, eggs, bacon, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream. Only limited times, though. Honey and fruit, minimize. That's it. Cholesterol is the brain fuel, right? Your cells are made of fat, not sugar, right? Awesome. And to young and old, middle and wherever you are on the road of life, right? You're living your legacy. You are living your legacy. That's it. Whatever job, work, life you're living it. You don't have to have this wow, I accomplished something. You've already accomplished the most important thing. You've been born alive. You're living your legacy and love it. right? No matter what your job, relationships, what it is, when you give love to it, love will flow right back at you, right on. And when I left all of that plant stuff, when I just gave up seeds and nuts, fruits and vegetables, fiber, deadly. All right, that's it. See, keto is like a great entryway to carnivore, and I know my keto, paleo, Atkins, we've all been there. But are you ready for the master class? It's the carnivore way, right? One meal a day. That's it. And yes, this was last week's book, Good Calories, Bad Calories. But if you need to go a little longer, keep reading them. This week, Lies My Doctor Told Me. It's all the myths that the medical community has shared that eat your fruits and vegetables. I'll see you at the morgue, right? Well, we'll view you. That's craziness, right? Putting chia seeds in my water. Chia seems to go back to putting chia seeds in my water. Chia seeds are deadly. Deadly. Count macros, no more. Fireside chat, right? See, the ancient tribal way was around the fire. We sat around the fire. That was it, right? Let's see. I've been busy working, but not as busy as you. Snake River Strong, Carnivore Loco. Let's see. Was it Idaho, Utah? I can't remember what your wife said earlier. All right. The more cholesterol and fat is critical to your motion. See, glucose. Let's see if I got my glucose molecule. I think I got it. And my fat molecule, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Let's put together here's the sugar molecule becomes rigid, but the fat molecule is always in motion, right? Rigid, sugar's rigid. That's why we get glycated. See, glycation is the damage that happens from eating sugars. They're bad for us, right? Like electrolytes of my own made distilled. Great. Again, distill your own, but you got to add the electrolytes back there if you're trying to sort of cleanse the water through a carbon filter or something, right? Natural springs to collect my water. Find a spring, but it's got to be moving, right? Let's see, at findspring.com. They are everywhere. Amy, that's a good point. But Amy, you live in Maine. I think maybe a little bit more great waters in Maine. We all should be getting our great waters from Amy Perrin. And Amy, we're going to be doing an interview the 29th, I think, but let's do a live. Better, I'd love to do a live. Maybe we get some Q&A from the directs. Q&A is so important, right? Kayla and Thomas. John D. Rockefeller did that to medicine industry. Wasn't that crazy? I did a remix. Listen, the masters of the money want to make you and I mush and keep us meek, but you can take yourself out of the meek and the mush to become the master when you first recognize that God is us and you eat the meat. You don't eat the meek mush that makes you miserable, right? Needing the health care that they're all providing us health care, right? Healthcare costs are going like this because we're all eating and living a meek mush meals. That's it, right? Thanks for joining the Mighty Tribe, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, New York, and New York, right? That's it. Kiltz is in upstate New York and sharing the ideas that you are the leader of your life. No one else, right? But you got to listen and learn and read. I always go back right to the Bibles. For me, the New Testament, but whether it's the Quran, the Old, the Bhagavad Gita, the whatever it is, but you want to lead with love every single day, right? Center in Texas, it's hard to find a carnivore doc in the state. Tijan, listen, but you're going to lead it. And the more we lead, the more we attract, right? Leaders attract followers, then followers become leaders, and they attract followers, which begin to create more leadership. So, right, leaders must we're all teaching, right? The teacher teaches, the students become the teachers, and the evolution is growth, right? That's what we're all doing here. Texas, love my friends in Texas. Maris D3K2. Graham Williams, good morning to you, my friend. Another awesome day. I've got the Mighty Tribe, Dr.Kiltz Instagram, CNY Fertility Instagram, and then my good friends on my YouTube, Facebook. All right, Jess, eat. If you don't eat the organ meats, then I recommend them. But my good friend Sean Baker says you don't need them, right? But I know Saladino's got them, Kiltz has got them, and the Liver King. And taking steroids is not good of any significance or frequency. There might be a reason you need them in the short term, but to use them in the long term. And I know that Kiltz's nutritional recommendations seem outrageous. The BEBBIS way, B-A-B, babies, B-A-B-I-E-S, right? Or B-A-B-Y apostrophe S, right? Something like that. We are the babies of life, and Kiltz is a certified baby, right? Don't forget, we're putting out more connections on Reverse TV. Make sure the link is there, Malcolm, so people can go to the Reverse TV series, and you'll be inspired by people like Ken Berry, Maria Emmerich, and Jason Fung, and more. Maybe we'll do Jason Fung's book next week, and get Jason on the line. We're all learning together. As a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility specialist, OBGYN, double boarded. I don't know that matters, but it's, like the accolades. But I've learned, I did a year of internal medicine, and I switched to OBGYN. Then I switched to REI. I'm a surgeon, a nutritionist, immunology, faith-based every single day. You have to have faith in life, right? Beans destroy your minerals in your body. Yes, beans are bad. You see, when you eat the beans, the breads, the pasta, the vegetables, they will chelate all those minerals and vitamins. And so then you have to take all the supplements. But I'm not sure I've seen any good literature that supports that the minerals and vitamins that you get from eating a supplement matters. That's why, see, for the liver and the organ meats, these are just desiccated organs, right? It's like eating dry aged organ meats. It's amazing, right? My osteoarthritis and hip problems affect my fertility. Jess McVicker, listen, they absolutely will. So just think of inflammation systemically. Well, you're feeling in your hips, but you're suffering in your pelvis. The reproductive organs are highly damaged by eating plants. You got to eat the fatty meat. The fatty meat is the lion's meal. That's it. So simple. The minerals and vitamins are chelated in the gut, and they're bound in the blood to all the lectins, the oxalates, the phytates, which rob you of all those important minerals and vitamins. We've made it. Occam's razor says simple answer is the one. The simple answer is I'm a lion. I'm a lioness. I am a leader. I am my leader in my life, and that's what I choose to live, right? Eat breakfast. Do you need 30 grams of protein? I don't measure anything. I eat 1-to-1 fat to protein. I manage to reduce and or eliminate plants of any style. I occasionally eat Kiltz's ice cream, but minimize to maximize. That's it. But again, people are not losing muscle. They're losing fat. They're gaining fat. It's up and down the fat cycle, right? But really what you want to do is, even if you're I do a little bit of this, not a lot. See, repetitive motion, you got to watch the repetitive motion. So just, again, if you're 50, 75, 100 pounds overweight, your muscles are strong. You're carrying that massive extra weight. You're stronger than anyone you know. But what you're doing is you're eating plants, which are poisonous. Plants cause osteoarthritis. They cause gout. They cause brain fog. They ferment in the bowels and they make alcohol. simple story is the one. We've been duped. The pyramid is killing us, right? That's where the pharaohs, they invited everyone to pray and eat the grains, right? And then we got damage and disease. Salt intake either. Nope, 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 nope. What I do is I'll take my butter and steak. I've got my salt here somewhere. I love Malden salt, but Redmond's is great, and Himalayan salt. I do not limit my salt because extra salt is excreted, but extra sugars are saved. That's it. And how do you save sugar? It's not glycogen. There's only a little bit of glycogen stored in your body for glycosylation. The majority. All right, I will, Esther. We will get it together. You can do it. Let's just send him an email. Malcolm, put together a note to get Jake an email to schedule Laszlo on let's see, Wednesday at 5 a.m. Eastern time, and we'll see if that works. If not, we'll move it around. Everything is movable, right? You want to eat the fatty meat. If you're not eating fatty meat, add butter. And salt is critical, right? Let's see. And if you want to eat breakfast, again, I do bacon and eggs, and I eat all the grease. I cook the eggs in the grease. Amazing, right? Mighty Tribe, how's everyone doing today? Tonight, 7:30 p.m., every Monday Eastern time, New York time. Kiltz is live on his Zoom meeting where you can, it's for free, by the way. The investment is your time, your energy, your email, so that we can keep you appraised of the things that will improve your life. Number one, faith in God. Number two, fertile fatty foods, 1 meal a day. That's all you need. And you see, spend less time eating, more time creating. That's it. Femoral or acetabular impingement in my hips, said that was caused by osteoarthritis. Yes, osteoarthritis is caused by and excessive exercise. Slow it down, cool it down. Don't forget Wim Hof method, cold water therapy, at least 3 minutes in a cold shower, cold tub every day. Best you can ever do, right? Is it hard? Yes, but hard is good, right? Oh, that's too hard. Yeah, it is. I love hard. Hard makes me happy. Get moving, my friends. All right, let's see. Maybe a little tiny. My snack is simply my dry aged ribeye that I dry age, sliced up, dry age in the refrigerator. Jennifer, a positive morning. We're starting the day, right, with positivity. If something has happened in your life and you're labeling as negative, sit with it. Imagine the beauty of it. Imagine the beauty that you create in the mind of the reality of life, and then the opportunities will begin to show up, right? I've had many of negatives that all turned out to be positives. That's the craziness, right? And God is the giver of all things. God only gives you good. When you imagine the goodness of all of it, have faith every day, right? Fat fasting with just butter when hungry, brown butter bites, and my weight keeps dropping. Let's see. Fat is where it's at. Eat the fat butter bites, right? The brown butter, it's great. Trellis, how you doing, my friend? Good morning to you. And do a little balanced work, right? Stand on one foot, right? And do a little bit of this. That's all you need to do. You don't have to run. You don't have to jog. You don't have to lift weights. The heaviest lifting we do is the worry that we carry in the minds. And that's why I think spirituality is the fuel of the Ferrari. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, or carnivore, doesn't matter. Much love, Jeff Emerson. Awesome. We got to check out the books of the authors. I now do rolling 72-hour fasts. That is good. Brown butter bites. That's a good one. Again, whether it's bone marrow, bone broth or brown butter, a little bit of fat, fuel that Ferrari. Again, you are fueled by fat, not by sugar. Glycogen stores, I've never measured it. I've never seen someone with no glycogen storage. So I bet glycogen storage is a very rare, unlikely issue. Again, anorexics drop dead fast. Those that are emaciated, cachectic, right? You know what they look like. God is the key. Lauro. Lauro. Awesome. God is it, right? Tag, you're it, my friend, because you have to have faith in God. Oh, there's no God. Look in the mirror. There you be, right? Offer us from Marcus Aurelius today. All right. Where's my Marcus? All right. And you have to read Ryan Holiday's book, The Obstacle is the Way, another good one. Let's get right. 4:22. Do not stray from your course, but with regard to every impulse, deliver what is right, and with regard to every idea that presents itself, preserve your power to grasp the truth, right? And the truth is all in the life of God. That's it, right? Let's see. Had lamb liver last night, difficult to eat, but no, it's good for me. I go for goose liver. I think it's the calf liver that's good also. Little bits. I might cook them in bacon grease and throw in some salt, maybe some butter. But I often will even mix it with my ribeye steak, almost like a little bit of butter. That's good. All right, Marcus, God is key. Do you stretch? I do some stretching. But again, a lot of it it's just do some light stretching. You don't have to go crazy. The most important part of life is to move. Get up and move in life, right? That's critical. Let's see. Lean. No, you don't count, but if you had to guess how many grams of fat and protein do you eat I'm a numbers guy. All right. I do about a fistful, about 12 ounces, 12 ounces a day in meat, and it's about 50-50 fat to protein. That's my macro measurement. So I'm not, again, I think data is often distracting and you don't need it, right? Oh my God. Well, what are your numbers? It's not so critical. That's what I do know. Right. But good question, Kev. Let's see. Again, 1-to-1 fat to protein. But again, protein comes from meat. It does not come from a plant. If you're eating plant proteins, you've been duped, my friend, because the last I look, protein comes from a muscle and plants make sugars, which are never necessary in our diet. They make fiber, also never necessary in our diet. They make chemicals, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, never necessary in our diet. And plants also make lectins, oxalates, and phytates that are never necessary in our diets. And not only are these things never necessary, they're actually harmful for us, right? That's it. If it's a plant or made from a plant, alcohol, deadly. Leash, Faith Ka, good morning. Lizzie, Mary Jane, my pleasure. Again, let's master the mission of life. Lead with love. The legacy is lead with love. And we're communicating to people around the globe, right? All right. You know what they look like, right? Again, are we the meek that follow the masters, right? Eat plants, fake plants, right? Oh no, real plants that make fake meat. Do you become a soldier, a slave, a prisoner, a peasant? Enough, my friends. Take it to the next level. Empty the gut, at least 1 3-day fast a month. Right on. Do a 2-day fast once a week and 23 in 1. You got it. If you want to have a little bite of bone broth or butter, go at it. You choose it, not me. Again, but the best thing is you got to eat the fatty meat. Otherwise, you're just meek. And meek will make mush in your belly and it'll cause poisons everywhere. It causes the microbes to love you and ferment. Probiotics are deadly, 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 in my opinion. That's it. Got Win Hoff free app yesterday and look another cold plunge yesterday. Awesome, Kev. I do my cold shower or my cold plunge every day, 1 to 3 minutes. You mix it up again. Some days like, oh, I'm moving, but cool it down. Cool the core, right? The core is heating up. The heating up of the core denatures DNA, denatures the enzymes, denatures the function of your body. And you're like, WTF, right? All right, Yui loves 12. Awesome. Thank you for being here. 5:55. The time of life is infinitely moving. You are the master creator of your life. You are living the legacy, your legacy. Again, your legacy. You don't have to emulate anyone else's legacy. This is yours, right? Find a mentor. Go out and do the work to learn. Call someone up. Hey, listen, I want to learn what you're doing. Come on over, right? Allergic to plants as well. I am also allergic to nasty seed oils. Tijan, listen, if it's from a plant, do not consume it. That's as simple as that, right? Necessary to eat breakfast. It's not. It's like, to me, breakfast. I don't typically eat breakfast. Mostly, it's dinner. Add spices, onions to our carnivore diet. I don't recommend it. Raghav.com. I don't recommend plants of any frequency or significance. 2-day fasting. Yes, Parminder. Absolutely. Once a week, a 2-day fast. Once a month, a 3-day fast. Are we going to get to our 5-day fast in January? Maybe the third week? All right, Parminder, guitar time. All right. Listen, I haven't tuned the guitar up, and I'm not going to right now, but we are on this. We are simply on the legacy of your life, right? If you want to become a poet, a painter, a potter, a musician, start doing it. My one problem is my trigger finger sometimes acts up if I give it a little too much down. All right, missing your black. Okay, shall I bring them back, Esther? I thought about it. I actually found a pair of them, and I may bring back the black glasses. Yes. All right, 2-day fasting. Anyone on with Kiltz? Again, a snack or two, I'll go, but minimize to maximize. And this is your life, no one else's, right? Do what you want to do. And if you're blaming someone else for your problems, it's your problems, not theirs. You're making the story up inside the mind. The mind be the master. All right, you're the master of your life, no one else. Be done with blaming anyone else for your problems. They're your problems. You made them. You create them in the mind. Then you can easily solve them in an infinite of a second by simply loving all of them, right? Love what you hate, and what you hate becomes love. Then you can see the beauty, the gift, that who gave you the problems? God did, right? All right. The lies I learned in life, right? That I'm not smart. I can't read. I'm not capable. I'm not good at that. They're talented. Oh, they've got all the genes, right? Lies, damn lies. And you are the goddess and the gods. All right, 6 a.m. coming up. Plants will make you fertilizer. Tanbo every day. Fiber is deadly. Fruit, fiber, vegetables, honey, seeds, and nuts. Eating more than one meal a day of any frequency is deadly for us. Don't do it. Happy Monday to everyone. See you tomorrow. Oh, tonight, 7:30 p.m. Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, KMT. It's for free. Be there. Be square. I love you, my friends. Have an awesome day. CNY Fertility. See you in Syracuse. To the Dr. Kiltz, my friends. Thanks. Your question, herbal teas. Minimize the herbal teas to maximize your life, right? Hard things are hard. Hard things are masterful. And you are good at hard, my friends. I am feeling my energy off coffee is spectacular, but I take my 1 to 3 10-minute naps a day. All right. See you guys. Take care. Awesome. Wim Hof, great stuff. Parminder, we're doing it. I love you, my friend.